Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video is using the Close to My Heart Seize the Day paper pack with sticker sheet and the coordinating cardstock and the coordinating enamel dots. I just showed you that I'm going to use a Tim Holtz stencil. To the right there I have Vicki Boutin crayons. I just showed you the enamel dots. I have a couple loose stickers. These are the coordinating cardstock. That's the sticker sheet. And then I had some scraps that I'm going to use. My background is going to be the sapphire blue cardstock, and that's the opposite side. One side's darker and the other side's lighter, and this is the lighter side. I'm using from the Seize the Day pattern paper. That's what comes in the pack. The pack with the sticker sheet is 6 pattern papers. All right, so I'm using a scrap from there, which is of anchors. Then I cut off a 2-inch strip of this pattern paper. The opposite side is this gorgeous, beautiful blue wood grain. I'm using my EK punch there, and it's just a large scallop that puts little tiny holes in it. And I'm showing here that you could use your scallop going across your photograph and just add embellishments to the right, but I decided to tear that in half, and you're going to see me try to decide where I want these little scallop edge. It would look fine at the bottom. It looks great there at the top, and then I'm going to move it over to the right. And because I'm indecisive of what I want to do, I'm going to move on to the next thing. And that's what I'll do a lot in my scrapbooking when I get indecisive. I just let it be, move on to working on something else, and then I'll either decide I love it or I change it. All right, so I have the Tim Holtz stencil here, and I have 3 crayons from the Vicki Boutin collection, and 2 are 2 different shades of orange, and the other one is a yellow. And I'm taking this hard bristle brush that I picked up at Michael's a couple years ago. So I'm going to take that hard bristle brush and just kind of pick up that crayon, and it's like an acrylic base ink that's just in a solid form, which I just love, love, love. You don't have a huge mess using like acrylic paints or other types of paints. So you just smush it, and then you smush it through the stencil or rub it like in a circular motion or back and forth, whatever works for you. And I'm going to do that in the upper left that you just saw, in the lower right. And you can use these crayons dry, or you can add a spritz of water and apply it wet. It just depends on the look that you're going for. If you wet it, it just fades the color just a itsy bitsy bit. That's it. Not much. You don't lose the consistency of the color at all. All right, I did not prep my cardstock, so therefore I was not going to dilute or water down those colors. I'm happy with the way that looks. Now I'm going to secure my mat down, and on that pattern paper of anchors, I backed it up using the mint cardstock, which is one of the papers that goes with the coordinating cardstock for this collection. Yes, Close to My Heart takes all the guesswork out for you. If you want to pick up the paper, the pattern paper with the sticker sheet and the coordinating cardstock that goes with the collection, it's in the catalog. It all coordinates for you, so you don't have to worry about going over to the individual papers and selecting and trying to find the perfect cardstock to go with your pattern paper. It's already done for you. All right, so now back to the sticker sheet. I'm going to use this like inner tube and surfboard, and you're going to watch me layer that up. and why I am just a little bit ahead of myself. Let me tell you a little bit about the photograph. So in the summertime, there's a river that we like to go to, and it is known for kayaking and just floating down the river. And we like to do both. Plus, we like to fish along the banks, along the river as well. But I decided one day when we were getting prepared to go floating was to take a snapshot of the items that we take with us and that we stick in our floaties. And they're the ones that you use going down the rivers. You know, they're the more um, thicker quality type floaties, and we also have one to carry our cooler, and we strap it to our floaties. So anyway, I snapped a photograph of our coolers, and then the little things that you see at the top there, they hold water. My little guy, he takes and fills them up, and we squirt each other because we get definitely hot. There's different, you can take a short run, you can take a medium run, or you can take a long run. The short one normally is about 2-3 hours. The medium's about 4, and the long one can take you about 6 to 8, depending on how many stops you make, um, how many people are on the river, and so forth and so on. So anyway, that's what that is. It's just a snap photograph of what we take to go floating down the river. Now, if my husband wants to fish, he'll have his fishing rods as well. All right, back to my layout. All right, as you can tell, I took those scalloped punches and I moved them and tucked them behind my base of where my photograph and behind those stickers. I've gotten out close to my heart sequins in silver pack. I also have an old summer, it says Summer Vibes acrylic piece that's been in my stash for a long time. I'm so glad to use it. I decided to add a little bit more pop to this layout by adding daisy white cardstock in the back of my base paper or foundation, where I start layering up all my products and my photographs. Now I have out my white Signa pen, and I drew out some white lines, and I'll do journaling later. And here comes the close-ups. I appreciate you all. Get out your photographs, document your memories in a fun, creative way. If you are interested in these products, I will have my link listed below and also right there. I appreciate you all. Keep coming back and have a fabulous day, and be sure to give me a thumbs up. Bye.